Hello everyone, it is Wednesdays with Jacob, or Jake, whatever. I believe that this week's topic is staring, which at the moment, in this particular point of my life, is very relevant. People stare at me a lot, and I don't just mean, being self-conscious, kind of, I think people are staring at me. I walk into a room, and people stare at me. I don't know if it's just because it's really obvious that I'm trans, and people are like, is that a man? Is it a woman? What is it? That's what they say. Or people look at my hair a lot because it's blue, but I don't know why that's a reason to look at someone weirdly. I mean, most places I go, alright, not most, every single place I go, people stare at me. So I love old people, not in a weird way, but I just think they're really sweet and really nice. But occasionally I get the one who just looks at me like, what is that? That sort of look where they're just figuring out if I'm from a different planet, or I just get proper dirty looks from them, and I'm just like, alright sweetheart, can I give you a little picture? You can take it home maybe. Fondle yourself over it, I don't know, but they look at me very weirdly. To tell you the truth, it affects me quite a lot. Most people say, oh, just fuck it, why do you care if they're looking at you? But for me, it's actually quite a big thing, because everywhere I go, I walk into a cafe or a coffee shop, and it's crazy how nearly every single head will turn around and look at me, and I'm just like, look guys, if I'm really that good looking, just ask for my number. No, I'm not like that. I obviously know it's because they're trying to figure out who I am, what I am, that kind of thing. I don't pass very well, I don't think. So for me, people always look at me and they're always like, oh, can I help you, miss? And I'm just like, really? You chose to go with miss. I mean, really? What in your head made you think, well, they don't look like a girl, 100%. And they don't act like one, they don't sound like a girl. I'm gonna go with miss, yeah, I think I'll go with miss. That's the best option to choose. I mean, I don't blame them, and I don't think they're trying to purposely be rude, but really? Miss? Really? For an example, I went out the other night, and I went into town, and we hit a few clubs, and I can't remember what I was going to say. It was gay night. For some reason, I managed to go out on gay night. I don't know how that happened. But everywhere I went, people looked at me, regardless of all the other butch lesbians around. It was me they wanted to look at. I don't know what it is. For some reason, people just like to stare. Not in a nice way, either. So I went out, and I got pretty drunk with my friends, and we were standing outside, and she fell over, and as she fell, I mean, she's only little, she's the one who said she's only 4'11". As she fell, she grabbed me so hard, we literally both just went down together, and I don't even remember what happened. I've got bruises, but I don't know what happened. And all I remember hearing is this guy, the bouncer, come over and being like, can I help you up, lady? And I was like, what the fuck? That is literally all I remember, is him coming over and being like, can I help you ladies? And I was like, no, just fuck off. And then he was like, oh, now I've helped you up, I'm going to have to throw you out the club. And I was just like, so you're going to treat me politely as a lady, and now you're going to throw me out of the club? Cheers, mate. It makes it quite difficult for me to pluck up the courage to go out sometimes, where I know it's going to be a lot of people, because I hate it when literally everywhere I walk people just want to stare, and it's like, why? I don't understand why people are so involved with other people's lives. Why do you care if I look different? Why do you care if I've got blue hair? Why do you care if, all these different factors that just really don't even matter, people still want to look at you, and it's so obvious as well. If I want to look at someone, I'd at least try and do it discreetly. That's really rude, isn't it? I guess staring is a big issue for me, but I think the only way to deal with it is just try to ignore it. Unless someone's really pestering me, staring at you, just sort of be like, well, can I help? Do you want anything from me? It's not nice to be stared at. Unless obviously someone's checking me out, which always happens, of course. I'm sorry I couldn't give a lot of advice, because I don't really know how to deal with it myself. Like, I'm still trying to figure that out, like what to do when I go out. So apologies for not being the best agony uncle. Staring, it annoys me so much that I can't really give advice because it just makes me angry. So good luck. If people stare at you, wish me luck too. I'll see you all again in 1 week's time, and can't wait to see all your pretty faces out there. Have a lovely year. Bye.